I'm gonna show you how I made this track for Love and Hip Hop Miami.
I'm on a whole nother level. No, you man, I never settle. From the top down, got the best view. People wanna know me when I step through.
My name is Isaiah, and over the years, I've had hundreds of songs featured on TV. And today, I'll be breaking down how I made this song for Love and Hip Hop. Let's get into it. So this song is called Whole Nother Level, and I made it with an amazing singer, songwriter, rapper, engineer by the name of Lexi, who did the vocals on this song. And I'll play a little bit of the chorus so you can get a feel of it.
I'm on a whole nother level. I got the link with the bezel. Diamonds on me like a medal. I know you man, I never settle. From the top down, got the best view. People wanna know me when I step through. On purpose, no accidental. I'm on a whole nother level.
And the whole song kind of centers around this flute line right here. And that's from Cashmere. Got it from Splice, and I did a couple things with it. I slowed it down, changed the key. There's this octave, which is the original octave, but I also just doubled it and put it an octave down. And with both of these, I have a couple of effects on them. I got Thermal, which is like a distortion, like a creative distortion plugin. A little bit of EQ, rolling off the top, rolling off some lows. And another EQ for, I guess, rolling off some top. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. There it is. We got some reverb. We got some more saturation from Saturn Pro. Yeah, Saturn 2. More reverb and some delay and more reverb. So yeah, that's pretty much the sound that goes throughout the majority of the song, is that flute line. So let's move to the drums. This song is super simple. There's not a whole lot of stuff going on. The parts are super simple. I'll play a little bit of the drums. Let's go to the chorus, I think.
I'm on a whole nother level.
Super simple. We got some snares, we got some percussion, kind of distorted, really crunchy to give it that dirty feel to it. Some trap hats, and yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the drums. The drums pick up a bit toward the end though, because with a good sync track, you want your song to progress. You want your drums to progress. You don't want the same drum pattern for the whole song. So the end of the song, the drums are a little more picked up. Just like that. And you notice I don't have a kick in here. And I don't do this often. I usually have a kick with a lot of my songs like this, like more trap hip hop stuff. I like to have a kick for that impact, but I guess this 808 had enough punch to carry that low end. Yeah, that joint has plenty of punch. And on my 808, I'm just using Black Box, which is distortion, saturation. Knock, that's what's giving it a lot of the punch too. I got this punch knob turned up a little bit on knock, and then EQ rolling off some 30 hertz and maybe a little bit of top end. And that's pretty much it. More EQ on the whole bass track stack. At the beginning, I have the bass kind of rolled off to kind of make it a bit more like a filtered vibe. Yeah, so that kind of gets us into the actual song. So here's the whole intro by itself. that's how we get into the song. And let's go to some effects too. I don't have a whole lot of effects at the beginning of the song. They kind of pick up toward the end, so I'll just solo all the effects. Yeah, so those are just going to be the type of things that kind of give you that impact, that punch, just that kind of ear candy stuff that you don't get from drums or any of the other synths going on. And here's like a little vox chop or vocal chop thing I have going on at certain parts of the song, which is kind of cool. And again, I have thermal, which is distortion / saturation, some EQ, rolling off some top, rolling off some lows, and a sample delay. I delayed the left side a bit to give it a wider sound. So with it, it sounds like this. Without. And then another reverse brass thing at the end, more like a low brass. Give it a little more impact. And with the vocals, there's not a whole lot going on. I have no plugins on these vocals because Lexi does a great job of recording her vocals. Like, she's an engineer and she knows how to mix her own vocals. So all I did was literally just drop them into the session and they fit like a glove. So I'll play a little bit of the chorus.
I'm on a whole nother level. I got the link with the bezel. Diamonds on me like a medal. I know you man, I never settle. From the top down, got the best view. People wanna know me when I step through. On purpose, no accidental. I'm on a whole nother level.
And that's pretty much the whole song. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like it and subscribe for more content like this. Make sure you drop a comment if you have any questions or if you want me to break down any other tracks. Until next time, peace.